Does Martyr's logic consider Leaper when moving at the end of the game? Yes. Martyr basically simulates movements to everywhere on the board. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Any decently fun She-Hulk decks you're gonna like? I really like the classic Dirty 30 style She-Hulk stuff Candy Cane. There's a highlight of that relatively recently on the YouTube side, if I recall. Oh my goodness, get absolutely shreked. Good old-fashioned expansion diff. I have no idea where Batroc and Silk are ending up at, but they're going to be somewhere that's not in the center. Do I want to power up Sam or do I want to power up Batroc? I think I want to power up Batroc, and the last turn we'll play these two. It's pretty good. They're gonna give it the old college try here with the gore.
Must be controlled.
Huh. I think I actually do this, yeah? So that way the Hydra Stomper stays right. And then Batroc will leap with whatever gets pulled onto the Great Web. It's funny that the Great Web decided to add the insult to injury and like move my opponent's card that gave me a casserole.
Victory.
A funny Xorn game. I really like Batroc and Stomper. I think if I had to like give like a sleeper pick for a card I wasn't expecting to like as much as I do, they're a really fun combo. Really neat mix of way to put power on the board.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap.
Figuring out Batroc is reminiscent of when Werewolf by Night was good. Absolutely. Which, speaking of, I didn't put this one in my OTA video, but unironically, I really wish they'd try werewolf as a 2-drop. Would that be cracked? That wouldn't break anything, right? I think that would be fine. What if we had like a 2/2 or 2/3 werewolf that that got plus 1 per. You'll scale them a little bit less. You make it more efficient. Like give him like a 2/2 or 2/3 werewolf that gives plus 1 per jump. They're just such fun cards to navigate with. I want to get Polaris down now before they have something like a dagger or a torch on the board. It's a very fun Anya variant. Hey, the Wolf, thanks for re-upping for the 16th month. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Snap is very different from when Wolf and Hitmonkey were too powerful. Completely agree, Violet. What's it called? Hitmonkey is actually... or what's it called? Werewolf is actually fully back at his release stats at this point, yeah? Just speaking of how different it is. Alright, can we lose 2 coin flips in a row? Of course we can, or my name's not Jeff Hoagland. My goodness. My Spider-Man's about to grab their vulture, isn't it? I didn't fully think this through. I just kind of wanted to guarantee this would go center. Sure. This is fun. Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. Shout out to the Onslaught Citadel. I would like Werewolf to be better. He's a pretty cool card. I completely agree, Phil. I think the type of gameplay Werewolf generates when it's good is everything you want to be good in Snap. It rewards critical sequencing and thinking and stuff like that. I think those are the types of cards they should aim be a little bit stronger than what they currently are. Your Galacta won you the game. She did it a roundabout way, didn't she? In a way, we have her to thank for this. I remember having fun with Werewolf by Night on release, and every time I scroll past him in my collection, a tear rolls down my cheek. Understandable, really. Completely understandable. I'm gonna put Craven and not Anya's path because I want to be able to move her into Craven's path. No, damn it, game. I said I want to move them into Craven's path. I guess I'm Hydra Stompering this turn so I can go Silk Spider-Man next turn. My cards haven't moved at all yet. My poor Stomper languishing. Oh me, oh my. Big Mega Jam on the right. I just chopped down Vulture before something silly could happen, yeah? I think is the game plan. Doctor Strange is likely. Maybe. They get us, they get us. On the last turn, Heimdall is likely. Way to kick him into the tower. Shrewd. Shrewd.
Power must be controlled.
On that day, the power was controlled. What do we think? I think I'm into it. I think I'm into it. Let's pull Batroc and Craven to the left, and it notably it pulls their Xorn into the center, so whatever they're trying to set up to move out of Zorn's path gets screwed with this turn. It's a really funny happenstance.
Victory.
I think I'm still just ping-ponging this around, but I'm a little sad about it. I mean, Batroc's unironically one of the best cards to have released in the last couple of months. He's very, very reasonable in terms of power level. Hey, look, opponent figured out we can play the game. Minecraft sounds like it's getting a little intense out in the basement. Alright, so if the season announcement video doesn't go up right now, it should go up in like 30 minutes probably at the top of the hour. The children yearn for the mines, gamers. Oh my goodness, they snapped and now we're taking forever? Come on now. You were supposed to go to the right, Silk. Although I guess going to the left here means that she moves again, which is better for my stopper. They're playing Red Wing. They have like big booms. They do have big booms. Okay. How about if we do this? Kicking Silk out means I kick Batroc out, and then Spider-Man has the chance to move the Infidon on a coin flip, and then we can Shang the Infidon if we drag him elsewhere. We have this flip every time, yeah? God bless America. I think we're dead, but I also just kind of want to push the button. I don't want to sit here and play any more Xorn mirrors. We're gonna be like one short in the middle, aren't we? Nah, I guess we're technically short more than that. We went the left, but would have been too short. God, how sick would it have been if we'd have won this Spidey flip? Would have been perfection. Can I play this on the ladder? Let's play a game or two on the ladder. Maybe there'll be less people playing Xorn mirrors. See a little variety in my life. I don't care too much about our ladder rank. Absolutely torched my MMR this season with how much we lost to bots getting back to infinite. I haven't been under rank 1,000 in forever. What do you normally do to try and win coin flips? I'm asking so I can do the opposite. That's smart. Big brain play there by Dance. Alright, so Batroc's in danger. Does your MMR at least mean you'll see more humans pre-Infinite next season? Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh, and their scream to top it all off. Gross. So the lesson learned here is I should go back to playing Conquest. I will say, while I am incredibly happy and largely enjoying playing Marvel Snap in general, consistently one of the worst things about this game and how Second Dinner manages it, in my opinion, is I absolutely despise how Second Dinner constantly tells the players how they're supposed to be playing the game. I really hate all of the weekend missions and all this other stuff that encourages everybody to play the exact same thing. I feel like they need more incentives to play a wide, like, I think it would be fine if you're like incentivized to play Xorn, but there should be like incentives to do like 5 or 6 different things at once, or at least 3 or 4, so there's not so many mirror matches. I think if you asked a bunch of card game players, are mirror matches a positive or negative experience, most of them would by and large say mirror matches suck. And it's so weird to me how many of Snap's systems and things encourage you to go play mirror matches. Thanks for the over 5 years, Stiggy. Appreciate that. Oh, you think they're playing Storm?
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, hot locations are one of their features that encourage mirror matches. It's just such a baffling game design decision. Copycat is Miles. Not super useful. Got it. It's a pretty good one. Opponent's Keats are so good at hitting acid arrows. Sure, at least I'll go center here every time, yes.
Power must be controlled.
In this instance, what's the indicator that it's Second Dinner missions versus just people playing a deck they like because it's a bit of a bully? Because everybody's playing, what's the word I'm searching for? It's a bunch of people playing losing the left every time here, yeah? My brain is breaking because it's a bunch of people playing Xorn and Scream decks and decks adjacent to it like I am. This person might actually be one of our first opponents here that's not doing mission explicit stuff. Are we dead here? Opponents +8 in the middle. Going up to, assume they play a 0 power card here. They gain 8 up to 33. I'm gaining 10, 14 up to 31, and then I'm gaining another 7 up to 38. So they would need a 6 power thing here to beat us. Yeah, we could probably stay for one more. Nope. Rip. What? What on God's green earth is in their hand? I already played my Shang Gamer. What are we doing? Crazy. Crazy.
Victory.
We've had first Shang, yes, but what about second Shang? Asking the real questions. Thanos Aeroshim. Yep. Thanos Aeroshim already muted. Yep, that all checks out. Freaking squirrels, chat. I'll snap the Polaris here.
Victory.
Alright, that's our Xorn weekend mission. I think I'm gonna keep chilling on this one through the end of the stream. I'll probably throw a highlight up with it. I really enjoy playing with Batroc in general. I don't know that Xorn and Vulture are necessarily ideal in here, but they're technically another Stomper enabler, which is fine. I'm gonna put this here, so that way if I want to Polaris into here, the Batroc can come with the Ninja. Oh wow, that's so good. Do I snap? I might snap. I'm not gonna snap because I just want to play the game. I only snap the last person because you should always bully Aeroshim whenever possible. Screw that guy. Screw that guy in particular. Come to mama. Oh my goodness. And now next turn, I get to move the shield into here and pull Batroc, and then Xorn is guaranteed to kick Vulture into the center. Sam Wilson was so deserving of his nerf. He's such a powerful card still. Holy. He's so strong. That's interesting now. Oh, I guess I'm kind of walling myself here now, though, yeah? Huh. Do I do this, and then I do this to lock this up here with a ton of points, and then on the last turn I can move these over to here? Yeah, I think that's the play. This deck's such a brain tickler. Xorn looking pretty okay here, making Stomper get even bigger. Gosh, Stomper breaking the double digits here. Looking so impressive. Stopper got up at 11 here, says local man about to be Shang-Chi'd. They can't Shang me everywhere, right? Says local man about to be Shanged and Shadow Kinged.
Power must be controlled.
When you Shang some Chi and then still lose the lane by 7. Do you think Galactus should get a nerf? I am absolutely shocked that Galactus still gives +3. It's so weird to me how they seem so hesitant to give any other cards +3. Although maybe the Cerebro to +3 is them opening up a little bit. Maybe Cerebro's the testing ground. We're gonna see like Elsa to +3. I think they should switch Elsa and Cerebro's. Or sorry, Elsa and Galactus bonuses. I think Galactus should be +2 and Elsa should be +3. I think would be my preference. Hey, what's going on, Sam? Yeah, I think my plan, while both Snap and Pocket are fun and solid, I'm gonna plan to do 7 to 8 hours live a day. A pretty decent number. I think we still got a little over 1,000 people in here. So I'm not gonna do like crazy 10-hour days, but you can expect probably 7 or 8 hours live most of the days. I'm so sad right now. It's time to go. I mean, I guess they're an Anya deck, so they're also having a really bad time here. I think Namor and Orca would be okay as on reveals with their current abilities. Absolutely. I was gonna leave, but now I have a Shang-Chi. I was gonna get like crippling Shake Brains here. Oh, they have priority though. They're gonna like Ghost Spider me, yeah? It's like Ghost Spider plus bounce them. I could leave. I feel like I could stay and play the game. There's a real possibility here because my Batroc jumps. I'm gonna stay and play the game and we'll see how it goes from here, but it could be right to leave. This is probably Ghost Spider plus bounce, my called. Does anyone else think Surge should be nerfed? Absolutely. Everybody knows there are only 2 types of cards in video games. Unplayable cards and cards that need to be nerfed. And very, very clearly, what's it called, is a playable card. So she needs to be gutted. He might be cooked here. Crimson Cosmos could be a saving grace, perhaps. Although, no, they didn't Beast, they Toxos. Yeah, they could Ghost Spider into Crimson Cosmos this turn, but... Wait, play Shang. That's such an incredibly deeply Shang-brained thing to say. They're gonna play a card on the left, and Toxin's not gonna be 13 anymore, gamer. Surge nerf people, like, they really do hate fun. Absolutely. Is making Surge a 2-1 on a line? Sure, probably fine. Do I need more points here? Probably. This gives me at least one move, maybe two. So this will get me to 13, which means I'm tying this at a minimum. They have a really big vulture here is the scary part. My goodness, how big is this? Whoo! Man, I clinched there.
Victory.
He's so sweet. He's easily just the most interesting card in the Marvel staff in a long time. Batroc, and Stomper. Very high on the Jeff scale. Love, love, love their effects. Batroc's a better werewolf by night. It has very similar play patterns and definitely more powerful at the moment. Not an Atalan enjoyer. Oh, it's Jace. Oh, it's Jace. I was gonna play the more expensive one. Still debating whether to pick up Xorn. I play a lot of move. I've been kind of medium on Xorn. He's serviceable. I'm assuming Jace's name is satirical. Wow. You accusing them of spending money? What kind of idiot would you have to be to spend money on a game that's free? Like, why would you do that? Why would you spend money on a game that was free? It's free to play, gamers. The Xorn into the Eternals arc is big chaos energy. Nobody knows where my cards are ending up at, least of all me. Watch this neat little trick, chat. Eternals arc is full, and soon it won't be. Oof. Oof. That's rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. I mean, at least their acid arrow's worth 0. Wait, what? Killmonger's not a lady. They're fucking with me, right? Gotta be pumping. Okay, cool. Xorn is so angry. He's like, why? Locations are full. Locations are full. Boosted that MMR. Yep, trying to get me out of the pits. Average bluff snap right there. I mean, you made me stop and pause. I took a pause. I was like, what are we doing here? What's going on? Yikes. All right, so that's a vulture on the last turn angle. Oh, there is Cerebro deck. I can play Vulture whatever I want. Enjoy. Enjoy. You know, no joke, if you go back and watch it, Chase, when you snapped, I was like, wait a minute, Killmonger's not a woman. Cerebro 6? They're cooking. Are they cooking or are they baked? I actually don't want to move those, right? Because I want to be able to sheng them. MTA, thank you for the entire year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Played around being unlucky with my silk. So, I want a Spider-Man before Galacta to guarantee I pull it to the left. The problem is this loses to Galactus, right? So the order's correct here. I need to pull left so that way my opponent's Galactus on the left doesn't work. Oh, this beats Galactus Right. No, it doesn't, because the Galactus Right would be 9. Alright, we beat that though. But yes, because of the Hobgoblin, we have to play around Galactus.
Victory.
Yeah, Xorn kicks us out here and moves Batroc, so we would have lost to a 9-power Galactus here. Oh, Galactus would go to 6 when the Cerebro dies. Yeah, you're super right. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. I have to leave out a Mobius Snap, yeah?
Escaped.
Our deck's also pretty good at spending most of its energy. I don't want to, I think Mobius is easily the biggest wet blanket card of Marvel Snap. Just such a damper. Looks like Thanos here. That is the stone I am happy to see played on the first turn. God, Reality Bites. I would say Luke is kind of a wet blanket. I completely disagree. Luke is a powerful, polarizing tech card. But when I describe what's his name as a wet blanket, what I am largely referring to is the fact that it's so good against so many different things. Luke is polarized into a particular deck, but it's not remotely the same type of really strong impact that Mobius hates everybody, yeah. Mobius is like a Luke Cage level effect against like a dozen different decks. Speak of the asshole and he will appear. If we can, we'll have two 50-50s here. That's fun. Won the first one. Won the second one. Crazy. Are we dead? I think we're dead. Shield, mid, Vulture, Xorn left. Yeah, I guess that's our play to win line. Loses to Shang in the middle, though, is the problem. Oh, they have Wicked Energy. Yeah, this is just a terrible stay. That's just super dead to Thanos. Mockingbird too. Yeah. Actually, so we were joking earlier about the reason they. We were joking earlier that the reason why they moved up the other OTA is they were going to re-nerf Cerebro. I would bet a significant amount of money the reason why they moved up the other OTA to June 5th is they're going to be watching the Thanos stats here after this first week, and if they still don't tap it down enough, they're going to make sure Thanos isn't everywhere at their next official tournament. Have they ever touched a card back to back? Absolutely. I would snap here if I was playing for keeps. Do you think they stay? Nah, they probably leave. Ask it to hang out. We're good and casual. Yeah, I really wanted to be live to drop a live reaction to the upcoming changes, but I think I'm gonna have to end up. Bailing here. Get ready to head out to the camper for the weekend with the family. They say the season video is coming. They tease something about it. Oh, come on. Go to the right. Go to the right, Spider-Man. Thank you, Peter. There's another OTA today. No, there's another OTA this coming Thursday on the 5th. There's we're supposed to get the new season update video today. All right, they can drop to 3 zeros here. How many do they pull? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Am I gonna get mercilessly Shangbrain, chat? Mercilessly and hopelessly Shangbrained? Dinner's ready, come and get it.
Power must be controlled.
Is water wet? Yep. Oh no! Oh my goodness. Well, they forgot about Xorn. That's funny at least. Oh, hey, and the dev update posted. Sick. All right. Well, I was gonna wrap and sign off, but now we'll wrap and move on. This deck list was a very serviceable way to get Xorn weekend missions done without being completely embarrassed while doing it. I think it's probably better to play. I think cutting Xorn and Vulture for more tech cards in my typical Batroc build is probably ideal. Where is it? This is my preferred Batroc Silk build. It's playing Luke Cage and Cosmo and Shang. The other one was playing Shang too, but it plays like Juggernaut sometimes as well. So I think this build with Surge is probably just better. Hello, favorite toddler. How are you?
What's this guy's name again?
That's Cosmo.
Cosmo.
She's a puppy.
Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Shark.
You like Jeff the Shark? You are a Jeff the Shark fan. That is true.